Welcome to Microsoft Excel Q&A by ExcelMonster.com. Does Excel scare you too? Today, Sandra is scared by a problem that's slightly common because we've been asked by more than 3 people in the past 2 months. She says, can I show the hours if the difference in two date time codes is less than 24 hours? Okay. And from the email she sent me, what she is actually doing about the problem is she has the date on which a particular ticket is submitted and then the date and time that the remedy is provided. So she's using a function we all know, I guess. It's called a days 360. Let's see how that function works. If you do an equal to days 360, it requires you fix the start date as the first argument, and then the second argument is the end date. Because the third argument is actually in a square bracket, that means it's an optional argument. You can actually skip it in this situation, and then when I do a double click for the fill handle, I have it filling across the series. Okay, now here a challenge can be found in the example on row 1. We have the creation date on 1st of January 2012 at 11:56 a.m. and the seconds is 28 seconds. So she would want to see 1 day here only if the time that it was remedied was either at 11:56, 28 seconds, or more than that time, meaning it's more than 24 hours. Okay, now the days 360 unfortunately doesn't give you the solution you are looking for, because it's actually looking for the difference in terms of the date only, ignoring the timestamp. Okay, so over here what I'm going to do is to just show you this trick. If you go for the remedy provided date and you subtract from that the date that the ticket was created, you actually get the difference. Okay, now if you put that in a bracket, okay, and you multiply by 24 hours, that gives you the number of hours it actually took the support team to be able to remedy the particular issue. Okay, now what we want to do is, if this guy you see here is actually less than 24 hours, then we would want to show him as hours. But then if the result is greater than 24 hours, would actually want to show it in terms of the days. Then we go for the days 360 and we use that to work. So the if comes to the rescue, and what that does is, if the result is less than 24, then we would want to go ahead, and then let me just copy what we have over here, and I'm going to go ahead and just paste it first, and let me add the hours. However, if it is greater than the 24 hours, then we would want to go ahead and show with the days 360 the number of days it took to remedy, and that again would need an ampersand to tell us it's days. It's a little problem over there. We'd have to get rid of or add one more bracket over here, and the problem is solved. Okay, now what you are going to find a little bit challenging is most of the hours are not going to dial up on the hour mark, so you'd have to actually fix the value if true using the text function. So the text function can actually help us fix that. So need to format that with the text function, and it should take the formatting as the value without the decimals. I think this should solve the problem. Let's see. Wow, it does. And then you pull the fill handle down. Does Excel scare you? If it does, well, hit our contact page and also submit your problem. You can drop us an email. You never know, your question might be treated in the next Does Excel Scare You Excel Q&A. See you another time.